Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to build a greenhouse. Let's start off with some of the tools that we're going to use. First of all, I like to start off with, I'm a nail gun guy. I don't waste my time with screws or something unless it's something I'm going to continuously take apart and put back together. Some people argue screws are better, nails are better, whatever. We're using galvanized ring shank pas load nails for a pas load nail gun. I'm a DeWalt fan. I'm gonna need a skill saw and a drill. I'm gonna use a 1 1/4 inch drill bit to drill the hole in the end of the skid so the greenhouse is portable, and it's gonna take that big a hole for the tow chain that I use mostly here around the farm that fit in there. Here's my East Wing hammer. Been around for a long time. That hammer right there is probably over 20 years old, or at least over 15. My favorite tape measure, a Stanley Fat Max, of course a pencil, a speed square. But whatever you have, we're gonna build this little greenhouse today. Thank you. And next, you gotta get your boards. We're gonna use 2x6s on this one. You can use 2x8s, 2x12s. The longer the greenhouse, if you're gonna make it movable on skids like this, I'd use a bigger board. If you're gonna make a small one, you could get away with 2x4s, I suppose, if it's not gonna be over, I don't know, maybe 10 foot. But I'm looking at this one being about 12 foot or so. So we use 2x6. Right here, we measured down 1 inch and then cut on a 45. This right here, give us a blunt edge in case we walk into it or something. We won't hit a sharp point. And this 45, when you're pulling it, it's that way it slides up on mounted dirt or whatever you're pulling it over. Again, here's where the 1 1/4 inch drill bit came in for the tow chain to go through. You can see we made marks here to center where we wanted the hole. And now here is where the crossboard is going to go between the two skids. Also, you need to determine which side of your board has the crown and make an arrow pointing up so you know which side is the top of the board for the skid. The crown is when the board is going to go, has an arch in it. That way over time the weight and everything starts to push the arch down. This way it's got an arch in it. Or a hump, an arch, is called the crown in the board. The bow, when it's on edge like this, is the bow in the board is when it's on edge going like that. Now this greenhouse here, you can see I want to be able to move it on my trailer if necessary. So it's going to be portable. So you can see here, I have 83 inches between the rails on the trailer, so I have to make sure it works in there. Also, I'm building mine on the trailer, so I have a flat surface to work on. Also, remember I said 83 inches between my rails. I want to give it a 1/2 inch to play with, so there's a little bit of room to slide it in and out. Then you need to back off 1, 2, 3 inches for your skids, because this board that's going to be cut is going to go between the skids. And also, again, here's a crown mark telling you which way the top of the board is.